What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Cool Titanium 68. Welcome back to a new video. Today, we're at a different park today. We are at Katy Jackson Park. For those of you that don't know where that is, this is on the very, very northern side of Dallas. So far north Dallas pretty much indicates anything north of 635, Interstate 635, which again, that's gonna be what Wednesday's video will be about. Can't believe this glove came off. Oh, these weren't even on, oops. But yeah, so Wednesday's video is gonna be about Interstate 635, and pretty much from there northward, any portion of Dallas that is considered North Dallas. Bikers go to the right. Cool. It's been a while since I've been on this trail, so I don't fully remember 100%. But this one's a very, well, easy-ish trail. It's not a, well, I mean, it's not a hard one by any stretch of the means, but it's not like terribly easy either, from what I remember. The very northern side of this is on George Bush Turnpike. We will see that at one point during this ride. We're just doing like the south side first, and then we make it all the way up to the north, do all those, and then once we come back, and then we come back down. So here, follow the, give me 1 second. I'm gonna make sure that, I need to follow, I don't remember if the red comes off of the blue or what, but do that over here. I don't need y'all to see. MTV project. So, stop. So the red loop kind of branches off from here. That's not working correctly. Then let's look at that. Let's look at this. This is a better indication. So, okay, so it starts down here versus where I'm at, because I'm right here. So we go down a little bit more, then we get onto the red and the black, and we come off onto the blue. And then from here, pull back up. We're gonna take the yellow all the way up, and then we're gonna kind of go around. There's a couple of lines we'll go through, and we'll do all of them when we can. We're not gonna do the jump track today because kind of don't want to, but that's the plan. So we'll follow the blue for a little bit, and then we'll get onto the red and black trails from there, take the blue back up to the middle, and then we'll get onto the yellow trail, go around, and then we'll do all 3 drops. They're not very hard drops either. They're kind of easy, but I forgot how well the red and black trails are. So this should be easy. Well, interesting, not easy. I actually do like that they put up a bunch of new signs for this trail. Those wooded signs with the Dorba sign, and then it shows like what trail you're supposed to go to. Not seen that before, but they've also done a lot of armoring here too. I think this was because of earlier this year where there was a lot of rain, because this sits right off of the, I believe it's White Rock Creek that serves through West Plano. I believe that's, I think, I may be wrong, but I believe that is White Rock Creek. Well, I'll look it up later, and I'll probably put it up on there saying if I'm right or wrong, like right here.
Yeah, I was right on this one. That is White Rock Creek that goes next to Katy Jackson.
Outside of this, let's talk about what we're gonna be doing this upcoming week. Of course, you guys are seeing this on a Tuesday, and honestly, it's not a bad thing. So we always got this on Tuesdays. I'm probably not gonna go, wait, is this the red trail right here? Or is this why? Doing this to myself? Again, it's been a long time since I've been on this trail, so I don't remember if this is just like a connector for something here or what. So is this really not gonna work? Let's look at trail, let's look here. Okay, so on this trail, we're right around here. So this is still the blue trail, and then that's the start of the red. So this is just the cheat corner for something. I don't know what it is. Okay, so we're gonna keep going this way. That's what happened, got it. Okay, now what's most likely gonna happen this week is I'm not gonna be going out to another bar that I go to on Tuesdays called Fry Street Tavern. I'm not gonna go there because, well, I have exams. So this upcoming week, I have a test due tomorrow, tomorrow the 30th at, well, by midnight, which I'm just gonna take the whole day to just be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna just stay at home, save up some money. Not you really use up that much gas either. Because the thing is that I only have like, I think there's only like 2 or 3 weeks left in the season, or at least for, I think the older kids, they've started their spring season already. So I'll just just like, so we're doing some of the fall season, some of the spring season now, since high school doesn't really end until about March, maybe April. Now, high school has actually started really early this year. From what I've heard, they're gonna start in December, which from now, that's not even a month. So I'm like, wow, that's actually really early. Because the thing is that, yeah, I could go out more, but I do need money. And it's not like I'm gonna be working a lot over the winter break either. I mean, what would be great is if I get enough viewership here that I can start to use this as like a second income, but how long that'll take, I really don't know. I would much rather just focus on doing that as like a passion project that I will do for, I don't know how long, but YouTube is one of those things where I'm like, yeah, I like doing this. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's been fun, and we'll find new trails and stuff that'll happen, and then we'll be going out to like, ooh, why did I flinch at that? Okay, but we will go to multiple different trails once we've finished all this first sets of trails. I think, if I remember right, I have this all like listed out, and we'll be going to a new trail every week until summer 25, and it's like a good ways through summer 25 too. Like, it's not like, oh yeah, we'll be done by like May. Nah, we'll be done by like July, like right around the 4th, if not a couple weeks afterwards. That's how many trails there are here. So I'm kind of like, well, alrighty, that is a lot of trails. But I digress. I still have exams going on. So Wednesday, the 30th, I've got a lot of, like, I just have one exam due at the end of the night at 11:59. Shouldn't be too hard, but still, I am not gonna go out tonight, the 29th, so that I can focus more on school stuff. There we go. Especially since we are on the second set of, oh, that's a black trail. Hold on, hold up. Wait, no. So, hold on, this is the split off of red and blue. Oh my God. Sorry if I keep splitting this off. It's just, I haven't been here in a couple of, like, several months, so do not remember how this is laid out. Let's see. Am I going the right way? Let's see where this is going. Oh, wait, no. Okay. So that's black. This is going to the right here. Got it. I was wondering what, so weird. I thought we were staying to the left. My bad. We're staying to the right. So that back here is the start of black. I don't know why I think they would switch it on us. Some of them do, where it's like, yeah, you have to stay to the right at some portions, and some you have to stay to the left. It's weird, but I'm like, okay, this is the black loop. This is the third of 4 loops here at Katy Jackson. You've got blue, we got red, which we just branched off of, and then we've got yellow, which will be on the north side. Yeah, I'm not gonna jump that. Nothing wrong with it, just no thanks, I'm good. If this is supposed to be a black trail, this is not a hard trail. Like, seriously, this is not hard. I don't know why Mountain Bike Project thinks this is a black. This is not a black. Just because it says it's a black trail doesn't mean it should be indicated black. This is like a, I don't even know if this is really a blue. I mean, actually, no, this could be a blue. It's very windy. It's not straight like the blue trail, which that one is considered a green. And then the red trail is kind of like a green-blue. So it's still easy, but it's not hard either. There's a lot of fallen trees around. Man, all right. Keep going on the, oh my word. There's a lot of fallen trees. Man, this must have gotten hit hard like a couple months ago with, I'm guessing that really bad storm with all that wind. So I know we had a bunch of trees in my neighborhood fall down. And it was a big deal because it took the city of Plano about a month and a half to finish redoing all that. Well, not redoing, cleaning up all of the trees, all the fallen tree limbs. Yeah, there was a lot of trees that must have perished from that here. Holy cow. I would still consider this a blue. Still. I'm not gonna go too fast because I don't know, I don't want to. And I haven't been on here in a while, so I'm kind of staying like cautious with everything. Because after this, we're gonna go back down onto the red trail, and then we're gonna take that down to the blue trail, make the loop up onto yellow, and I will show you guys what the trail looks like, well, what I mean by it being on the very north side of Dallas. Just give me some time. We have to maneuver around a lot of trees, and I think not yet. I think we're getting close back to getting back onto red. I think. I don't know. I might be wrong. Ooh, low tree. Hold on. Whoa. Yeah. I think someone put a thing out for this saying, hey, I need to cut this, I need to bring someone in to cut this tree. That is really low. You can see it's split in half. Probably from one of the storms. I know earlier this year there was a pretty significant derecho that hit DFW. Now, for most of y'all that don't know what a derecho is, a derecho is a really big, well, I would say it's a small storm, but it packs a lot of wind. So think, oh man, how do I want to say this? Think of like hurricane force winds in a storm about half the size of, Dallas. Maybe, actually no, not half the size. I would say probably about the length of like from Dallas to Fort Worth, just lengthwise, but it bows this way. And the wind's pushing down. The wind is pushing the center part of the storm so much that it's producing 70, 80, 90. I've seen as high as 120 mile an hour winds on radar, which is absolutely crazy. That'll be something I would like to make a video on, but as I've said before, and I've made a thing on there again, I don't know if I'll make another announcement on YouTube, but I've told everyone on Snapchat this. If I can get to 250 subscribers, once I get to 250 subscribers, I will start making weather content that isn't live streams. I do plan on doing some live streams, and I will most likely send out links to everyone saying, hey, I'm gonna be live streaming for a few hours, probably up until about like 7, 8 o'clock at night in the spring, which is right around nighttime, so it's kind of hard to see depending on the day. If it's a Thursday, then I'll do it like probably around 7, 8 o'clock at night, just so that I can focus on, well, I would say getting to the bar, because I don't want to miss out on a day at the bar with friends. Nothing wrong with it, just the amount of stuff I'm gonna get from everyone saying, hey, what the hell's going on? Why are you not here? And half the time I'll just say, hey, look, I'm on the way. Like, you had a very, very, let's say like there's like one time where there's a tornado on the ground. I'll be like, we have a tornado on the ground, guys. I'll be there late. I'll wait, and pretty much I'll just wait until like I can see that the couplet's kind of gone away, or there's no more visual confirmation of a tornado. Because once that's gone, thank God we'll stop and we'll have fun. But yeah, so outside of Wednesday's video, well, actually, I don't even think I've talked about Wednesday's video. So Wednesday's video is gonna be about Interstate 635. So for those of y'all that don't know about Interstate 635, that is one of 2 bypass loops for Dallas and Fort Worth. 635 is the eastern bypass loop for Dallas off of I-35 East, and then 820 is the northern bypass loop going around Fort Worth. 820 will be next week, and from there I'm going to talk about some of the other projects on 820, like the 820 East, the planned 820 West. And then from there, I'll go over like the Southeast Connector, and then we're gonna go over the express lanes. We'll talk about some of the public, well, all the ones owned by the DOT itself, and then ones run by a private company, like specifically the ones that maintain and run the LBJ express lanes and the North Tarrant express lanes. Outside of those, everything else is owned by the DOT, or their toll roads maintained by the North Texas Tollway Authority. And those highways owned by the NTTA are Dallas North Tollway, George Bush Turnpike, Sam Rayburn Tollway, Chisholm Trail Parkway, and 360 Tollway. I don't know if there's gonna be any more. I think once we get to George Bush Turnpike, the interesting thing is gonna be about, oh wait, what the hell? Oh, I don't know why I did that, whoops. That was not what I wanted. That makes me turn around. We go back and we stay to the right. I don't know why I stay to the left. So technically you stay to the right here, and then you go. Yeah, so this technically brings you back onto the Blue Trail, and then I'll just take this back around, and then we're gonna stay to the right for the rest of the Blue Trail. So that means coming up to here, instead of going, well, yeah, I'll kind of hug the stuff here, but instead of going to the left over here for the red trail, we take this down on the blue, and this will bring us all the way back up to the meet point where we'll get to the yellow, we'll get to the northern connector and get on the yellow trail. There we go. Now this Friday's video is gonna be all about LAX. The Los Angeles International Airport's gonna be up. We're gonna talk about the multitude of projects going on with Los Angeles International Airport. And these include some of the completed ones that I'll talk about, and then some of the current projects in the works. So this includes the rebuild of 4, 5, and 6, which I believe 4 and 5 are hubs, and are the terminals for American Airlines, and then 6 is, I think that's Alaskan. But nonetheless, there are now 2 planned projects at LAX. So on top of all of the terminal renovations, like the addition of more gates at the Tom Brady International Terminal and the terminals 4 and 5 and 6 renovations. We got the new people mover system. That is probably the single biggest project that will affect LAX the most outside of these new gates. Why? Because what they're trying to do is they're trying to build a a little bit of a better people mover system so that people can park off site and not have to try and find a shuttle. All they'd have to do is take the automated people mover system. And it's the same thing with people who need to rent a car. So there's a new consolidated rent-a-car facility on the very easternmost side of the terminal, of the airport, and that huge parking garage is going to be where all of the car rental agencies will be, and they will only use the automated people mover system. There's no more shuttles going that way, and the reason for that is because, well, they're kind of getting rid of the shuttles. So all of the shuttles that can take you to and from the airport to different parking lots and places around LAX, it's gonna be kind of consolidated into the automated people mover system. And the reason for that is, well, this people mover system is fully electric, so you won't be using diesel buses anymore. Oh my God, that is a huge seesaw. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna do that. I don't need to accidentally break a bone. Nonetheless, at LAX, this automated people mover system is also going to have a stop for those that want to take mass transit. Now, their mass transit system is actually on the very, it's on the very southeast side of the airport. It is not connected to the airport at all. They would have to completely redo a good amount of it. They would have to build a connecting system from the automated people mover system to the mass transit stop. And I know this because when I went to LA back in June of 2024, I took mass transit because now I know it is a hell of a lot cheaper to go take mass transit than just take an Uber. Because I was staying in downtown LA, so I thought, hey, I'll just take a Uber. It was $50 for one Uber. I was like, what? That is a lot. So I decided to take mass transit the day after the concert, and for flying down to, what's the place? Hold on. So through the day, I went to Long Beach. So I decided to take the mass transit from downtown LA to Long Beach and just have some fun. Okay, here we go. Nope. Oh, that was my fault. Oh, look, 2 ducks. Okay, so this is White Rock Creek here. It's not much really to it, to be honest, because, well, it's not a lot of water. It's not a lot of rain. This does go higher up, so I'm like, all right. I think there used to be a dam here, but yeah, I think there used to be a dam here, but I think what happened is that it was kind of blocking off the natural wildlife. So they tore it down to that point, and now there's a bunch of graffiti here. There's like a Pink Panther graffiti, there's a Pikachu, and then I don't know what the blue one is. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just gonna walk this. There's nothing wrong with it, just kind of want to walk it so you guys can see it a little bit better. And then we'll come back up here, not sit on that route, and we will go down. There we go. Okay. Is that tire flat again? No. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the right onto the yellow trail, still on the yellow trail, and this thing has fallen out again, so I can't use that. There we go. Now I know why this thing isn't working pretty well. I need a new sleeve for the dropper post. Yeah, for the dropper post cable. Pretty much all I need. Which I'm gonna wait a little bit because as of making this video, I am really stinking low on cash. So, I mean, if you guys ever feel like it, again, there's a donation page down in the description of the video. You guys wanna look at it, you can. I'm not gonna force y'all to be like, to donate or die. I think that's a little bit stupid, but I'll just say, hey, if you wanna donate, you can donate. We're on the very north side of the trail. So when I say that this is right off of George Bush, that's it right here. There are no service roads for George Bush between Dallas North Tollway to the west and actually Coit. So Preston to the east has its own exit, but farther down is where the service roads start, and then they stop right at 75. Because again, this road is about 30-ish, yeah, it's about like 30-ish years old. Ish, I'm not too exactly sure. But the interesting thing is, the closer set of bridges is on the Dallas side. The farther set of bridges for westbound George Bush is in Plano. The reason for that, again, you're gonna have to wait until in a couple weeks, where I will discuss George Bush Turnpike. But in short terms, Richardson didn't want a highway through their town about 50 years ago. So when they decided to finally build this toll road, Richardson went with Dallas and said, hey, can we split the right of way? Half is in your town, half is in the town of Plano, and the other half will be split between Dallas and Richardson. Plano agreed, and all is well. Now, I think back to LAX, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yeah, I was talking about what I was doing there. So instead of paying $50 for another Uber, or probably more, to get back to the airport, I think I paid $10 for mass transit. And that took me all the way down to Long Beach, and then went all the way back to the airport. And the starting point was in downtown. It's kind of like, well, you can do what you want. Wait, what was that? Yeah, as I was saying, always try and go for mass transit, because, I don't know if I did get slashed by a thorn. Oh well. Where was the sign for this? It was somewhere. Thought I saw something, but I don't know. I might be dumb. I mean, you guys are not surprised. Some of you guys might be surprised by that, but yeah, to some degree, I am dumb. All right. Oh, it's probably telling me to go that way. Oh, that's Kodiak Corner. That's what that is. That sign was right over on my left. So I'm gonna go this way. Just take this all the way. Oh, never mind. This is blocked off. Okay. So I was going the right way originally. That's thorn slash kind of hurts. Oh, that is bleeding. Okay, that's not that bad. I'll just take a shower and I'll put some ointment on it and put on some more and put on some new Band-Aids. I've got plenty of them at home. It stings a little bit, so I'm hoping that it's not gonna get infected, but it should be fine. I've had this happen, well, I've not had this happen before where I had a thorn scrape my leg, but there's a reason why I wear knee pads and elbow pads. So back in November, about 2 years ago, oh, what the heck? Is this like a free throw line here? I think it is. Yeah, it is. This is a free flowing line. Let's take me back up to Oh, my eye. I could have taken either one of them, but my eye. It said no, pee off. Okay, so then we got Mongo. Yep, and then we're back here. So let's go take that back to the other side. I'm gonna do that because I don't need to ride that again. So we'll say to the left this time, because I believe, I know there's a jump line somewhere. I don't remember, it's somewhere like over here. Again, we're not gonna go to that because I don't feel like it. Oh, here it is. So this is all the jump line stuff. We're gonna go around it because, again, I don't really wanna try and do that stuff today. I've done it before, it's not great, kind of mid, to be honest. So I think we just come back this way. So now we come here and then come over to the right, over here. So instead of going to the left to take Mongo down, stay to the right and then just swerve around. Ugh, something in my knee pad. Oh, I don't know what that was. Whatever it was weird. And I'm gonna come around this way. Yellow trail to the right. So, yeah, life's been okay right now. That's all I'm gonna say. I know some of y'all like these life updates, but life's been okay. I mean, honestly, so I'm kind of starting to slip a little bit. I mean, not like here, but I mean like telling myself that I'm okay. I'm happy with myself. I don't know. I honestly don't know why. Kind of not too happy with myself. A little bit weird, but I don't know. I'm at the point where I'm like, yeah, I think like 99% of women that I know either are taken or do not want or are not interested in dating me. Or some of them know who I am and are just like, you're weird. Which my answer is, you're lost. I don't know. Partially why I mountain bike 3 days a week. It's because I want to be able to not worry about all of this stuff, to be honest. That's pretty much the safe answer is, I don't want to be worrying about myself when it comes to what other women think, but it's getting to the point where it's affecting me, and I'm just like, oh great, why am I doing this to myself? But yeah, again, I'm not gonna be biking 4 days a week, well, yet. But what I mean by that is, not the first full week. I think so it's not this upcoming week, but this next week, I think that next week, I believe I start doing mountain bike stuff 2 days a week. And that's because I want to have stuff pretty much through the rest of November when it comes to mountain bike videos. Whether they're recorded, whether they're edited or not before I go to Mexico, I don't know. But at a bare minimum, I want them recorded and I want to be fine when it comes to that stuff. I probably will have to, one of those weeks, probably push like 2 weeks worth of content into one, recording wise, to do that. But yeah, we'll see. So this is Howard Hill. There are 3 separate drops. This one's the Ranger drop. Woo! Slipped there, nice. And then this takes you all the way. I think this is the longest route of the drops themselves. But once we get back onto yellow, we're gonna make our way back and we'll do the other 2 drops as well to kind of show y'all what they're like. And then you kind of come here to the right, not to the left, to the right. Take this, keep going. Oh man. Okay, this line keeps you on the other side of the jump course. There's a little creek that will connect back to White Rock Creek in general. Actually, I think we go back this way, not that way. Let me turn this way here. There's just a big tree that fell here. And that is a downside with this trail, is there's so many large trees that fell, I think from that windstorm about 6 or 7 months ago over the springtime, that it was not great. And honestly, that is probably another video to talk about that I just thought of, is why do tornado sirens go off when there's no tornado? Honestly, that is a very interesting topic to really think about, because some of y'all are like, well, why did this thing go off but there wasn't a tornado? And we'll explain that in greater detail. But in all honesty, the reason why is because of wind. Oh my word. Yeah, so this cable is not bad. It's the little sleeve itself. And there's another fallen tree here. I don't remember what drop this one is. Oh, that's another different one. So we'll come up to the second one, which is this one right here. This is the Maverick drop. All right, so now we come down, and then we'll stay to the right here, just so we can just quickly go back to, oh, wow. That is a tight turn here. There we go. I didn't realize it was that tight of a turn. I thought it was a little bit wider, but all right, we'll do that just so that we can come back here and make it back up the trail, and then we'll do the last one. Here we go. Oh, there are 2 Maverick drops. Wait, so if that's not the Maverick, that's a different drop. Oh yeah, there's 2 different Maverick drops, and then there's this one, which is the Star drop. This one's a little bit more terrain, but should be fine. Let's get this drop. I could have done that bridge over, and then from here we go back to the main portion of the yellow loop. We'll make it all the way towards the end, but we gotta just swerve around a little bit here. Of course, always stay to the right. Can go to the left, but mountain bikes, better just stay to the right so that people can pass, and then you just take this all the way back to the exit. There we go. And we can just go up here and take this all the way back. And we come down. Stay to the right. I think there's 2 little bird feeders. Well, 4 of them. 2 pairs of bird feeders. Woo! I thought that was gonna hit the bottom bracket for a minute. Didn't. I'll stay to the right here, just so that I can go the widest possible part of this trail. And we're back at the very beginning. And that's gonna be it for today. I'll get out of here for a little bit. All right, there we go. Okay, hope you guys liked this video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. If you hit that bell icon as well, you won't miss any future uploads. And that'll be for all mountain bike, automotive, and aviation content. Again, we have videos coming out every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. If we can get to 250 subscribers, I will be putting out some informational weather videos now that I pretty much have 3 topics that I have now thought of. I've already have 1 made, but now I've got 2 more. Outside of that, hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see y'all later.